All right, welcome back everyone. Dr. Ben, not a real doctor here, and today we're going to talk about this. Wait, hold on, it's right here. All right, this is pretty much my go-to minimal boot. So if you're looking for something to kind of change it up, get away from the heavy-duty hiking boots or working boots, I've been wearing these for about 4 or 5 years now. This is my third pair. This is the Lems Boulder Boot. I've used, this is the all leather version, which is what I'm wearing now. I actually prefer this over the other version, but it is more expensive. The other version is kind of like a nylon canvas for this section, and the only thing that's leather is this little bit here, and then right here where the laces go on, and right up here around the top on the, I guess you would call that the edge. And pretty much everything else is kind of a canvas, or is it cotton? I don't remember if it's cotton. It might be cotton. And then it's cotton lined on the inside. The thing that's really nice about those that have the mesh is that if you wait for them to kind of do a clearance, you can pick those up a lot of times for about $50. I haven't checked recently, but I think I paid $135 for the all leather version. Now, from my experience, the all leather version is more durable on the upper. It just doesn't seem to kind of get punctured as easily. I had to do kind of a redneck repair on my first pair. I tore a section out of here and I just kind of stitched it up and used some shoe glue to cover it up. But these, I usually get about a year of use out of a pair of these, and I wear them almost daily. I spend a lot of time in them, and you can see here, you know, all the wear on the boots. They do hold up pretty well. They're really comfortable. They have a nice wide toe box here. Now, my 4th and 5th toes don't curl over like you'll see a lot of people's do. So I do kind of bump into the edge here a little bit sometimes, but they're definitely one of the most, if not the most comfortable boots I've worn as far as toe box space goes. Now, like I said, this is a minimal boot, so if you haven't spent much time in minimal shoes, you'll see that it's really flexible. They're really comfortable, feel an awful lot like wearing slippers all day. If you're not used to that, don't just dive in and spend your whole day walking around in these, or you're gonna be really unhappy with the results. Take some time getting used to being in minimal footwear, wear them around the house when you start, and slowly build up to walking more and more. That's a whole different subject. I can go on that later. But there's lots of good resources out there. If you want more information on these Boulder boots, obviously I'll put the link down below. Now, for the biggest drawback I find for these boots, it's actually the tread pattern here. It does really good on sidewalks and like paved surfaces. Gravel's not a problem, but when you start getting off into like wet grass, not wet grass so much unless the ground is really wet, things like mud or wet leaves, these things just don't have any bite at all. I've slid down several hills just because there's nothing there to grip the ground. So that is the major drawback. They're great for walking on like cleared trails as long as it's pretty level or not really wet, or sidewalks, or roads, pavement, all that they do really well. But getting kind of off trail or slippery hilly ground, they don't do a great job. Other than that, they're a really good option if you're looking for something with a little bit more space in the toe box, and something that has a nice flexible sole that doesn't have a raised heel. The other major drawback is that it is a cotton lined boot, so in the wintertime they aren't super warm. They do have an insole in them, which does a pretty decent job of, you can see the miles on that. That does a pretty decent job of keeping your foot warm from the ground, but overall the boots are pretty light and they don't have a lot of insulation and they hold moisture because of the cotton, so they're not fabulous once it starts getting down below about 25 degrees. Other than that, I've really enjoyed a lot wearing these boots, and I'll probably be picking up another pair soon to replace these. So, if you've tried the Boulder Boots, leave your opinion down here in the comments. I'd love to hear it. If you have any questions, also hit me up in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share the video. And until next time, keep your life in motion.